That embarrassing thing you did 3 years ago, the one that still haunts you at 2 a.m., nobody remembers it. Nobody, and that's not an insult. That's actually the most freeing thing I can tell you. Here's the thing about being human: we are born into a world where we are the main character. Every experience you've ever had, you were there. Every embarrassing moment, every awkward silence, every time you stumbled over your words or laughed too loud or wore the wrong thing, you were front and center for all of it. So naturally, you assume everyone else was too. Psychologists call this the spotlight effect. The belief that other people are paying far more attention to you than they actually are. That there's an invisible audience tracking your every move, cataloging your missteps, and discussing you over dinner. But let me ask you something. Think about the last time someone else did something awkward in front of you. Maybe they spilled something, said the wrong word, laughed at their own joke and no one else did. How long did you think about it? An hour, a day? Did you bring it up to someone else? Or did you forget about it by the time you got home? That's what I thought. Psychological explanation. Here's what's actually happening inside your head, and it's not your fault. Your brain has a built-in self-monitoring system. It's constantly evaluating how you're coming across, checking for social threats, running a highlight reel of your most cringeworthy moments. This was useful when humans lived in small tribes and social rejection literally meant death. But you're not in a tribe anymore. You're at a coffee shop, or a work meeting, or scrolling Instagram at midnight wondering if your story got fewer views because people are avoiding you. The system didn't evolve fast enough for modern life. And because your brain spends so much energy watching you, it assumes everyone else's brain is doing the same thing. It projects your self-awareness onto other people and concludes, they must see what I see. But here's the twist. Every single person around you is doing the exact same thing. They're not watching you, they're too busy watching themselves. The person who you think judged you for what you said in that meeting, they left that meeting thinking about what they said. The friend who you think is secretly annoyed at you, they're lying awake tonight overanalyzing their own text messages. Everyone is the main character of their own story, which means you're a supporting role in most people's lives, not because you're not important, but because that's just how consciousness works. Shift in perspective. I want you to sit with that for a second. The audience you've been performing for your whole life is mostly empty. Not completely. The people who genuinely love you, they notice. They're paying attention. But that vague, nameless crowd you've been dressing for, rehearsing for, shrinking yourself for, they went home early. They were never really watching. There's something almost darkly funny about it. We spend years carefully curating a version of ourselves for public consumption, and the public is busy curating their own version. It's like everyone showed up to a party dressed to impress, and then spent the whole night in the bathroom mirror fixing their hair. Nobody's in the living room. So who exactly are you performing for? People aren't watching as closely as you think. So you might as well live like it. Closing. You've been quietly, carefully, exhaustingly managing a reputation in the minds of people who are too busy managing their own. You've been shrinking to fit into rooms where no one was actually measuring the space. Here's what I want you to take from this: not relief that you've been given permission to stop caring, but the quiet, slightly disorienting realization that you never needed permission in the first place. The spotlight you've been standing in, you installed it yourself. And you can turn it off whenever you're ready.